Guys, and welcome back to TechWave. Today I'll be reviewing the Coolermaster MM710. So now let's get right into it. So the Coolermaster MM710, it fits in a really special niche in which it's like trying to compete with other mice like the Glorious Model O or the Final Mouse Ultralight 2, but at the same time at a more affordable price. You can pick one up for yourself for about $55 Canadian. The mouse build quality itself, it's pretty good. It's pretty solid. It's sturdy. There's almost no flex at all. Like if I press into here, there's no flex at all. And the left and the right buttons feel good. I'll let you listen to a clip of how it sounds. Front two buttons. So it sounds pretty solid. It feels really nice. However, when it first came out, people had a lot of issues with it, saying that when you would hold this too tight, the buttons would actually press, scroll wheel wasn't nice, the holes would be a problem for too many people. But since then, Coolermaster has fixed all those problems. One of the best things about this mouse is this cable. Their ultralight flex cable, it almost makes the mouse seem like it's wireless. When I'm using it, especially for gaming, to hit those quick flick shots, you almost don't see it happen. You think it's a wireless mouse. Were it not for this, I would definitely think it's a wireless mouse. So I've been using this mouse for the past week for both gaming and work, and it's just been a wonder. I'm using the Razer Death Adder Elite, which many of you all know it's a pretty big mouse compared to this one. This is made for smaller people with smaller hands such as mine. I don't have extra large hands, but so it's a really nice fit. The type of grips you'd want to use this mouse would be for a claw grip or a fingertip grip. Because a palm, if your hand's that small, you could use it. I think I could use it like this, but I prefer using a claw grip. So the thing that's making this compete with the Glorious Model and Ultralight Final Mouse 2 is the fact that it's only 53 grams. That's right, only 53 grams. It has the honeycomb shape just like Ultralight 2 and Glorious Model O, but it comes in at just $55. So that's a big thing that's different from it. So you have these side buttons on the side, mouse button 1, mouse button 5, scroll wheel button, DPI button. It can go all the way up to 16,000 DPI. You have these really nice glides at the bottom. Like I'm telling you, you have to try it out for yourself. Like, the mouse just glides so effortlessly. Like one of the best glides I've tried. And it has a Pixar sensor, so it's top quality. So I know some people have been having issue with the holes on the side, like the Model O and Ultralight Final Mouse 2 doesn't have the holes on the side. So when you're holding the mouse like this, some people hold it like this, it's actually hurting them. But for me, I didn't have any issue with it because I normally hold my mouse like this, so I really didn't have any issues with it. And a cool thing is that Coolermaster, the shape of these holes is in the shape of their logo. That's pretty unique. Now let's move on to performance. Performance-wise, it's a really great mouse, both for gaming and for work or productivity. The one that I have is matte finished, and you can go and change your settings in their software. One thing I'd like to point out is their software could use a little bit tweaking. It's not the easiest software to use, but it'll work. And another thing, even though they say it's 16,000 DPI, you can't really choose whatever DPI you want. Like you have to be in the 100s. So I was on DPI 950 on my Death Adder Elite, but on this one I have to stick to 1000 because it wouldn't let me change it. But that's about it with the software. Performance-wise in gaming, I've never felt a mouse that felt as good as this. And yeah, one thing I wish they did include in this one, which was RGB lights. When I have my keyboard on the side over here, it has RGB lights, or my mouse pad that has RGB lights. It feels kind of weird to not have something that doesn't have the RGB lights. I know that MM711 has RGB lights, but I think they should have had RGB lights in MM710 too. Conclusion then. Overall, would I recommend this mouse to someone? Of course I would. If you're looking for a mouse that you're going to use for entry-level gaming, or you just need a new mouse from your old mouse, then I would suggest this is the mouse to use. It has great features like it's lightweight, accurate, it centers amazing, it glides amazingly, it feels smooth, buttery smooth, it feels wireless. Many good things about it. I know the first gen model of this had a lot of issues, but their second gen, they've really stepped up their game. Coolermaster has really come out with a really nice and budget friendly mouse, and anyone could pick this up for $55 or less. So yeah, that's my review of the Coolermaster MM710. I hope if you guys like this video, then please like and subscribe and comment down your thoughts below, and I'll see you guys next week.